In a high-profile visit at a high-pressure moment, US Vice-President JD Vance has landed in New Delhi, where he is set to meet Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Well, on the surface, it's a diplomatic engagement, but well, behind the scenes, it's all about trade, tariff, and the timing. Vance's trip comes as the world races against the clock. President Donald Trump has imposed a 90-day pause on sweeping reciprocal tariffs, a break that expires on July 9th. With the deadline looming, countries are scrambling to lock in deals before the storm returns. For India and US, two major trading partners, the meeting is more than just a symbolic gesture. It's a strategy. India, which has long enjoyed a trade surplus with the United States currently standing at a hefty 45 billion US dollars, has already begun trimming tariffs on some American goods. But the Washington wants more. India's average tariffs sit around 12%, which is significantly higher than America's just 2%, and President Trump has repeatedly labeled India as tariff abuser. Now, Vice President JD Vance, who is accompanied by his wife Usha Vance and their children, brings a personal angle to this visit. Usha's parents hail from Andhra Pradesh, giving this trip a layer of cultural diplomacy. Upon arrival, the Vances visited the iconic Akshardhama temple before the formal talks with Modi and a state dinner scheduled later for the evening. The Indian Foreign Ministry has confirmed what the topics are for the discussion. They have confirmed that discussions will not only cover trade but also regional and global issues, especially relevant with upcoming Quad summit expected later this year, which will bring leaders of the US, India, Australia and Japan together. Notably, Vance's visit follows a string of high-level American engagements with Delhi, first by Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, then Assistant Trade Representative Brandon Lynch. You see, the point is that JD Vance's visit is not just diplomacy, it's a leverage. With Trump's tariffs hammer waiting to swing back into motion, Washington is dialing up the pressure, and India finds itself at a crossroads. Concede more on trade and risk domestic industry pushback, or resist and face steep tariffs that could shake its export heavily. The Modi government, the BJP-led government, has already taken steps, but whether it will be enough for US, it remains uncertain, because Trump wants more. You see, Vance's Indian family connection softens the optics, but the message is clear. The US wants a reset in trade terms, and it wants it fast. The visit is a stress test for the US-India mega partnership. If both sides can strike a meaningful deal, it might not just avoid a trade war, it would redefine the strategic alliance between the world's largest and oldest democracies in an increasingly transactional world.